Have you ever felt an overwhelming amount of self-doubt? In this video, I'm going to show you how I took my biggest self-doubts, my biggest challenges, and I transformed them into my biggest strengths. Growing up, I tell people, I didn't have social anxiety. I was social anxiety. Most people say they're more afraid of public speaking than they are of death. But I took that one step further. Not only did I fear public speaking, I feared speaking. I feared going up and ordering a coffee. I feared sitting down in a classroom and someone asking me for a pencil. I feared any and all conversation. And now, today, I am a public speaker. I speak in rehab facilities. I speak at churches. I speak at leadership organizations. I'm also a podcaster, and I just, in the last 6 months, have made over 6 figures in real estate investing, primarily doing sales, which is speaking and communication and connecting with people, solving problems. I remember walking in rooms and I would see, okay, who's in this room? And based off who's in the room, that would tell me this is who I am. Would tell me what mask I need to put on. Who do I need to pretend to be? What fake smile do I need to put on? What fake emotion do I need to exhibit? So I grew up my first 18 and a half years of my life being inauthentic, not being myself, and truly probably forgot who I even was to begin with. But somehow I transformed. In 2 Timothy 1:7, it says, God has given us a spirit out. What area is holding you back from becoming the person you want to be, achieving your potential, and inspiring others? Because here's the truth. I grew up with a complete lack of confidence, but I learned in the last 2 years that confidence is not something you're born with. It's something that you build one step at a time. And so I tell people, man, you can't wait for confidence to come knocking on your door, because it never will. Instead, you must take action. And behind that action, confidence follows, because confidence is about what you're doing, right? So if you're not doing anything, I'm confident in being someone who doesn't do anything. I'm confident in that because that's who I am. If I am a public speaker and I'm doing 10 speeches a month, and I'm probably going to be more confident as a public speaker. If I'm in sales and I'm making 100 calls a day, I'm probably going to be more confident in sales. Confidence comes naturally through your input. I love this quote that I heard one time from John Maxwell, and what he said really struck a tone with me, and it was leadership. Leadership develops not in a day, but daily. Each day you wake up, you have an opportunity to go out and go after your dreams and build your leadership. Take steps toward being a better leader. So here's the exact formula I used to go from self-doubt to confident. So the first one is acknowledge. Acknowledge where you're at. Acknowledge, okay, man, I wish I had more confidence, but this is where I'm at. This is what my life looks like. I don't have the life I want. I don't have the career. I don't have the girl. I don't have the life. I don't have a relationship with God. I don't have the network. I don't have any of it. Acknowledge that. And then take micro actions. Take small, daily, consistent steps towards getting you there. And as you do that, what will end up happening is you'll look back a week, a month, 6 months from now, and your life, because of these seemingly small steps, has transformed entirely. You might not even recognize the person you were 6 months ago because of the transformation you've gone through in the previous 180 days that have completely shifted your life. And so the third way to do this is faith over fear. And I love this verse, Philippians 4:13. I can do all things. Not I can do some things, not I can do most things. I can do all things through what? Through my own will? Through social media? Through the gym? Through entrepreneur? No. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Because all too often we rely on ourselves. We rely on our own work, and I'm going to go hustle, and I'm going to go work hard, and I'm going to do this and that. And the hard work is great. Hard work is good. I'm not telling you not to work hard, but Christ is the one who strengthens us. So I encourage you at this point, write down one small action you can take today, and then go after this video, go execute on that. Go implement. Go do something that'll change your life. Because I would love for you to watch my content and be inspired and have these strategies that have helped me. But these strategies mean nothing if you're not implementing them. And so one question I get all the time is, what if, Tony, man, you know, this sounds great, man, but Tony, man, what if I fail? You know, I was talking to a business owner yesterday, a client of mine, and he was telling me how he fears letting go of control. And specifically, he's in a place right now where he's built his business enough to be able to scale and hire a full-time employee to take over his role. But he's afraid to do that because he's a perfectionist. He's afraid to let go of that control because he thinks that people can't do as good of a job as he can. What I told him is, okay, what's the worst case scenario? And he said, well, maybe I'll get a bad review. Maybe I have to refund the money. Okay, great. And then? And he was already telling me, like, guys, all these bookings for the next 6 months. And okay. And then? And I even told him, dude, let's take it one step further. Let's say you do such a bad job that this client is so upset, they call up every other client you have for the next 6 months and they have them cancel. And then what? Because the thing is, he already has a successful freelance marketing agency as well, in addition to his business. So it's like, okay, and then what? And you want to go down that rabbit hole as far as you can. And the reason why is because most people don't. And this paralyzes most people because they are so deathly afraid to think about what is the worst case scenario. And so, listen, if you've gotten this far in a video, I can tell you're a person who has a desire for more confidence, more success, and ultimately more purpose. And so don't let self-doubt rob you of that, like it did me for the first 18 years of my life. I'm going to finish on this verse from the Bible. Romans 8:31 says, if God is with us, who can be against us? And I want to leave you with that. And if this video resonated with you, I invite you to share it with a friend who can also take value, who can also implement and change their life, but also join the Reborn community. We have a free leadership community with like-minded individuals right now, striving for growth, striving to become the best version of themselves together. And so I'm looking forward to seeing you on the next episode and hopefully inside the Reborn Pack. See you on the next episode. Thank you so much for watching.